Jayson Richardson, sheriff in DeSoto Parish. Hey, Mr. Jayson, welcome to Keel. How are you this morning?
Good morning, Robert. Doing good.
Some interesting, some heinous, some hideous stuff going on in DeSoto last night. Just give us an update. Tell us what the crime was and who you're hunting for.
Sure. Yesterday, about 2:15 in the afternoon, we received a call that initially came in as a vehicle crash on Louisiana Highway 175 near Howard Lane in Frierson. Shortly thereafter, we received a second call advising us there were two victims suffering from apparent gunshot wounds. Some life-saving measures, CPR and such, was started on one of the victims. It took us a few minutes to get there. Once we arrived, we realized that it did not appear that it was a vehicle crash, that it appeared that there had been a shooting, and the vehicle had simply just rolled across the roadway. After a short investigation, we determined that one of the victims had been shot multiple times. He ultimately was found deceased at the hospital, as well as it appeared that he had been run over by a vehicle. Further investigation revealed to us that Trevor Williams was the shooter in this situation. That is the deceased twin brother. And we're unsure at this point of what exactly the reason and the motive was behind this act, but we're still investigating that at this time.
Does it appear, and we were talking about it, Matt kind of had it in the news, and what I sort of culled from just the information from the stories, that he shot his twin brother and then ran over him a bunch of times with his truck. Is that basically what you think happened here, or car?
Generically, yes. It does appear that he run over him. I'm not sure that it was a bunch of times, but he did, in fact, run him over as he was fleeing the scene.
The woman involved, I don't know, names I guess at this point don't really matter much. Was she the one who identified Williams as the guy you're looking for?
She was one of several subjects that was able to put him there and in the area.
If you don't want to, who else? I mean, who else was on the scene? Who else identified him?
The general area that this took place, the subject had been staying at a residence just up the road, so there were other subjects there that were familiar with him.
He is armed. He is dangerous.
He is, in fact, that, and he's desperate at this point.
Any idea which way he's headed? Would you care to say, or is it something you want to keep to yourself? How's about his background? Is it a spotty background, to say the least?
It is. He has a violent history. He's been investigated and is currently under investigation for some more violent crimes. So he is definitely someone to be concerned with. At this moment, we believe him to be in the Shreveport area. But again, we're following up on the many leads that we have gotten throughout the night. So hopefully we can put this to rest pretty quick.
How's about the vehicle involved? Is that something we should be on the lookout for? Can we help?
It is. It is possible that he's not in the vehicle anymore, but certainly be on the lookout for it. We have not located it at this point, but it would be our guess that he's probably changed vehicles at this point.
You said just a couple of seconds ago, we hope to wrap this up pretty quickly. Is that standard sheriff talk, or do you got some leads you're following?
We do have some leads that we're following. We intend on this to again to have him in custody fairly quickly. We have a good team from federal U.S. Marshals down to our team that are actively pursuing him, as well as the other local agencies have given us all of their resources as well. And so again, we expect to have it wrapped up pretty quickly.